Today I'm going to talk to you about what to do about failed plans. Do you have plans that you worked on, but for some reason you didn't accomplish it, or you just felt very overwhelmed with it, and you're feeling quite disappointed because you didn't do that? You were so excited with the plan and you said, yes, I'm going to get on it, but for some reason weeks passed, months passed, and nothing happened. And so you're feeling kind of disappointed with yourself because you didn't execute. Well, I've been in that boat many times. And if you've set your plans and you worked on it and you accomplished it, hey, good for you. That's the way to go. But in most cases, you find out that you may have several plans that really did not work out the way you had thought of or the way you had planned it. And that's what I want to spend some time today to talk to you about. What do you do when you realize that it's not really working? And and rather than getting yourself knocked over and just feeling down, you can do something about it. Because in actual fact, expect to fail in your plans. Expect that your plans will fail. Yeah, when I heard that the first time, I kind of felt liberated, right? Because I'm such a planner. And if things don't go according to plan, I kind of get disappointed. But then the reason why you should have some level of expectation that the plan will fail is because you may never have done it before. This is your first time. And what is it? It's just a plan. It's just your thinking into the future of how things will turn up. For example, I had planned way months ago that I was going to create even much more content, get ready to start working on my book, but I haven't started on that. Now, what could have been the reasons? And that's what I want to share with you. The first thing is that you need to do an assessment of why did your plan fail. And there are several reasons why your plan could fail. The first is that you may have actually have an enlarged vision, because actually your plans are supposed to serve your vision. You have a vision of where you want to be or what you want to do many years from now or over a defined period of time. So that may have expanded based on some level of awareness or exposure that you've had during the interim. As a result, you may think, rather than doing this, I'll rather do this instead. So that means that the previous plan that you had, it's not going to work. But there's a reason, right? The reason is that you have an increased awareness, therefore your vision has expanded. Another example could be that your plans were really very unrealistic. Really unrealistic. An example of this would be, say I wanted to start going to the gym 4 or 5 times a week. That's usually the plan. Yes, I'm going to go to the gym 4 or 5 times a week. But guess what? The gym that I registered, it is about 30 minutes from my house. Now, how realistic is that? By the time I consider the traffic, okay, I said I plan to do things in the morning, but by the morning time, I have so many other things. I did not actually take into consideration my current situation or my reality. So it's unlikely that plan would have succeeded even in the very first place. What about you? Can you think of any reasons why your plans may have failed? There's another, which as an accountant, you have variances, what you call the planning variance and the operational variance. A planning variance is where really you did not plan well. So that's also another thing, that really you did not plan well. You didn't take into consideration, as I talked about, other factors that are really outside your control. So for example, maybe you plan to take up a new skill, but you found out that after the place where you registered have canceled the course. Well, your plan would fail because it was outside of your control. You had planned to attend this course, but then they canceled the course due to not enough participants. So that's what you call a planning variance. I'm actually bringing accounting into life situations. The second is operational variance, where really it's really down to you, in that you did not really think through your actual plan. you know, it was really as a result of your own errors or negligence of not doing that. For example, if I talk about this gym situation, I did get a gym 5 to 7 minutes away from my house. Now, if I decide that, yes, I'm going to go to the gym from 6 to 7 or 7 to 8, and I didn't set my alarm several times, or I set the alarm, I hit the snoozer, and I did not go. Now, that has to do with me. And that is why it's important that you do an honest assessment and see, why did this plan not go as planned, right? Why did you not reach your goal? The other thing to also consider is that you really shouldn't be so rigid, you know, and really get yourself worked up because you did not achieve your goal or your plan, or consider yourself like, I'm a failure in this because I keep setting plans. Don't be so rigid, because really plans can change. What should not really change as much is your vision, you know, where you want to get to. Because really there are many plans or many ways to get to your desired destination. So, and then the next thing is, when you've completed your assessment, what do? You set up a new plan again and take the next baby step, and take a baby step, revise your plan, and then take the first baby step to gather some momentum. So I'd like to know about how your plans have gone. What other reasons do you have for your plans not going according to plan, or your plans failing, right? And what did you learn from it? Post your comments below. I'd love to hear that. And then also, if you want me to talk about any area in the areas of personal leadership, I'd love to hear from you. Post a topic you want me to talk about, and I'll be so glad to talk about that. Also, if you like this post, share that with your friends, tag your friends for somebody who needs to watch this. So while you're working on achieving your goals, endeavor to also live a significant life.